This is Wednesday, 27th day of May 2026. United States Religious Freedom Commission report says 30,000 Fulani militias responsible for mass killings, attacks across Nigeria. Just 30,000 of them. Just 30,000 of them. 30,000 is, let me say, about two communities. The population of two communities are the one holding the whole nation at ransom. Now, look at the first and second paragraph of this article. A report by the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom has alleged that an estimated 30,000 armed Fulani militia groups are responsible for carrying out widespread killings, church attacks, abduction, and violent land invasion targeting both Christians and Muslims communities across Nigeria. Now, the article continues. In the May 2026 report titled Non-State Violators of Religious Freedom in Nigeria, Fulani Militia. This commission said Fulani militants were responsible for some of the most visible and deadly attacks on religious communities in the country in recent years. Now, there is a reason why, this report caught my attention. So I went to verify this on their platform, and I see that that is what the report, or that is what their report says. Now, let's assume estimated 30,000 Fulani militia. And the people they imported, the coalition of Tinubu and Buhari, that is APC, the people they imported, they said they imported them for election, according to so many of them, what they admitted, is more than 100,000. So there are many. So let's say they are left with 30,000. Let's just assume they are left with 30,000. Do you now see why I have been clamoring for a gun revolution? That everybody should arm themselves. Not forgetting, that so many people in government are supporting these people. Look at one honorable that they arrested, and he was still going for State House of Assembly election. He bought form. He was arrested for being a bandit, a terrorist. Do you see the way things are going? Commissioner of Police in Zamfara State at the time made us to understand that all these people in government, both the district head, are part of the terrorists. This is a live, confession of a commissioner of police in Zamfara State. Now, where am I driving to? Buhari disarmed our fathers. They are then gone. Their hunters gone. When they started arming all these people, I want to let you know the reason why this arming yourself is very important. 30,000 Fulani militia are not supposed to hold one region to ransom. They're not fit. They're not rich. But the problem is this. You see, election is around the corner. So the reason why so many people are running from one campaign office to the other is because you people don't know what you are doing. This is a time to request gun. You know that these politicians, if they enter, they won't change anything. You know that they won't change anything. Nigeria will remain like this. I'm not giving you false hope. This is what we have been doing since 1999. I'm not giving you false hope. This is a time for request gun from them. Tell them that you people want to form a vigilante group. You need 200 guns. You need 200 pump action in your community. Every community, 200 pump action. They could not distribute gun. 30,000 Fulani militia holding the whole country to ransom. However, these people are not alone. They have Nigerian Terrorist Association of Nigeria. This is what Nigerian media have never reported. You can't see it in any mainstream media. Nigeria Terrorist Association, NTA, they have it. So, they are being moved by one mission. The mission is to overthrow the Nigerian government, form Islamic State, and it will be governed by Sharia law. This Nigerian Terrorist Association of Nigeria, NTA, if you see some letters all these terrorists wrote, Boko Haram wrote to Kwara people, go back to those letters. They address themselves as Nigeria Terrorist Association. You know what that means? That is to say, not just Boko Haram, not just this, not just that. This is Nigeria Terrorist Association. So both Boko Haram, ISWAP, ISIS, Lakurawa, Wundu, Fulani Militia, Al-Qaeda, Mahmuda terrorists, to mention but few. Now, how many I go mention? So, God, all of them have one mission. They have a mission statement to overthrow Nigerian government and install a Sharia state in Nigeria. That is just it. So, this is the time you have to protect yourself. And if I see so many people who bought form for the next election, for the 2027 election. If I see so many people who bought form, you look at their past record. Either they have issue of terrorism, sponsor, allegation, or indictment, or their case is in court, and these are the people fronting 2027 election. Guy, I don't want to hope about what you are hoping for. I just want to let you know that arming yourself is necessary now. Arm yourself. Arm yourself. More guns, more security. The more people have gun, the more we have gun, the insecurity will reduce. Anybody that tells you that if guns circulate in the city, if everybody have gun, that there will be chaos, there will be anarchy in lawless state, it's a lie. It's a lie. Once everybody have gun now, if everybody have gun, tell me who we shoot. Who we shoot. The reason why these people are killing villagers, entrance, minor communities is because they know that these people don't have gun now. Where is the gun they are going to use? They don't have guns. So what they do is to just enter into the city. If the terrorists are with just 5 AK-47, the whole community will be on their knees, begging for their life, running helter-skelter. You will see only 10 terrorists will kidnap 300 people. It will only happen in Nigeria. 10 terrorists kidnap 300 people. How will take they happen? This is because they don't have gun. Let that 10 terrorists, let them carry bomb. If 100 men with pump action jam them, gun to gun, explosion to explosion, they will flee. So I believe that if we have more gun, we'll have more security. More gun, more security. So that is what I have been advocating. Just imagine only 30,000 Fulani militia causing all these troubles from around the country. Guys, go and get your gun, more security.
God is very important. Who started the Boko Haram crisis in Borno State? A governor, Modu Ali Sharif, addressed the press 2 days ago and attempted to insult the collective intelligence and memory of Nigerians by denying any links with the dangerous, dreaded Boko Haram sect. I did reply him yesterday, and I'm expecting him to sue me, because he said he wanted to sue an Australian. You don't need to go to Australia. What you are looking for in Sokoto is in the pocket of your Sokoto. I'm ready to join issues with him, because not only did he sponsor that organization by providing funds for them, in 2003, he had a deal with the Boko Haram sect to get him to win the election. And if he won his re-election, he will compensate the organization. When he won that election, he appointed Alhaji Bugu Foy as the Commissioner for Religious Affairs to implement Sharia in that state. When the man attended the first Executive Council meeting, he discovered that they were all talking about contracts and how to steal money. So he went back to the camp, the Boko Haram camp, and said, where you send me to is Gida Barawi, the house of thieves. I can no longer be part of them. So he was asked to resign. And that was how Foy resigned from the government of Mutu Sharif. So to say that you don't know them is the greatest lie. I was just reminded this morning by somebody from Borno State that something was missing in my press statement. That in 2012, October 10, Alhaji Mudu Sharif was arrested in Cameroon on grounds of his Boko Haram connection. But the government here pleaded with the Cameroonian authorities to release him, because he's a big man here. He cannot be arrested. But 2 weeks ago, a special envoy of President Goodluck Jonathan, Reverend Stephen Singh Davis, told the whole world that Alhaji Sharif, the former chief of army staff, Ian Jerika, and some senior officials of the Central Bank of Nigeria have been funding the Boko Haram sect. Up to now, the government has not reacted to this very important information. So when you are looking for the sponsors of Boko Haram, I think we now know where they are. But what is very disturbing is the fact that currently Nigerian soldiers are refusing to fight. A part of Nigeria has been annexed by the Boko Haram sect, and they have named the place the Caliphate Republic. As of this morning, not less than 10,000 Nigerians are in Cameroon as refugees. They've left their homes, and we want to warn both the APC and the PDP, the two ruling parties in Nigeria, dominant parties, to stop politicizing the Boko Haram menace. What is required on the part of all of us is to unite and fight this dangerous phenomenon. But to start pointing accusing fingers because a former member of the APC has now moved to the PDP, where he rightly belongs. When he was with you, he was not a Boko Haram sponsor. Now that he has left back, he's gone back to PDP, he has suddenly